Hello and welcome to the first of a very exciting four-part series as we take you on a little look behind the scenes at the Coventry Business Excellence Awards. It's a highlight in our region's business calendar, and across 14 different categories we celebrate the brightest businesses and take a little look at their successes over the last 12 months. Part 4 of the series will culminate with the Black Tie Awards ceremony, but first we explore the businesses in the running for each of the awards as they gear up for the main event. This evening we'll be giving you at home the opportunity to get to know 6 of the 14 categories, from not-for-profit organisations to family businesses. Kicking things off, we have the Not-for-Profit Organisation Award, which looks at the companies who operate not to turn a profit, but to make a genuine difference to communities around them.
Not-for-profit organisations make a huge difference to the lives of so many people. With our experience in the care sectors and in education and housing associations, we can understand the impact that this has across the community. As a purpose-led organisation, we back our customers to achieve their dreams and ambitions with a focus on culture, accountability and sustainability. It's these reasons why we sponsor the not-for-profit organisation who have a much wider purpose than purely financial gain.
I think it's really important that a charity such as Coventry and Warwickshire in Mind is recognised at the Coventry Business Excellence Awards. I think it's an accolade for all the hard work that our staff and volunteers do to make the charity so successful, and to enable us to really celebrate, not just for us but for the whole of the community of Coventry, the good work that's going on in organisations such as ourselves. The work of Coventry and Warwickshire in Mind is so important because for anybody that's experiencing poor mental health, they need to be able to access support at the earliest possible opportunity. Now that can be somebody that just goes to their GPs and is directed to our services, or somebody that has perhaps spent some time in hospital because they've needed some additional support. People need to be able to access services at the earliest possible point and for the least amount of time. So Coventry and Warwickshire in Mind is here to make sure that people can access the support.
Being recognised as part of the Coventry Business Excellence Awards is really exciting for us as a charity. We're quite new, we're proud and pleased to be located in Coventry, a national charity, but being part of the local community in Coventry and seeing that recognised is fantastic for us. I think that it's very important that events such as these, that local businesses are recognised for the work that they do and the value that they bring to their community. But also these types of awards raise the profile not only of the business but also of Coventry itself. Not-for-profit organisations are hugely important to Coventry. They add to the vibrancy of the city and they support the city and its community in really valuable ways. An organisation such as ours, which is a national charity, helps to raise the profile of Coventry across the country as a whole.
Okay, so it's a great achievement for us as a charity to be recognised. We've been working with the Coventry Business Awards since 2016, where we won the non-profit category, and also in 2018 when we were the finalists of that category. I think it's the diversity of businesses, especially at the awards. We do get a lot of sort of corporate companies and also a lot of small startups that attend the awards. I think when we first started MNSS, the objective was to feed the homeless. I think we've established ourselves in doing that. Now it's about providing other services to our users, be it rehabilitation, either with drugs or drink, also providing accommodation for our users, and also trying to get back into jobs as well. I think in order to succeed and excel, I think we need funding from different businesses. The councils need to support us a bit more in terms of providing us with homeless centres to feed our own homeless centre.
Our next category will hopefully give you a flavour of what it's like to work with your nearest and dearest on a daily basis as we meet the finalists within the Family Business of the Year category.
Well, as the local publishers in both the East Midlands and West Midlands with Inspirational and Aspirational magazine, we think it's vital that we recognise and support other businesses that are doing terrific things in their categories.
It's fantastic to be recognised at an event such as this because 26 years ago we were 3 employees working out of a garage and now we're at a citywide award ceremony, which is absolutely fantastic. Normally we only get recognised in our own industry and sector awards, so to be up and amongst so many different industries and categories is fantastic. A family business is really special to be involved in because you are 100% committed to doing whatever you can to achieve the best for that business. So whether you work in one area of the business or across many different departments, you want to get stuck in with as much as possible because you know the outcome and the smile on the face of the people around you. Businesses should be awarded at events because we don't normally take the time to celebrate our own successes. It can be so easy to get caught up in the day-to-day running of the business and doing everyday activities that sometimes you forget to stop and actually go, wow, we did a good thing. So having these awards is sometimes an opportunity to give ourselves a pat on the back and the people in the business that have done it.
It's fantastic, not just for us, but for the team as well. They put 100% effort into it, and to be recognised here we're in the home city, it's really, really good for them. I think it's because people tend to own it, whether they're actually a family or an employee. It's about taking that partnership and working together. And yeah, I've been here for 32 years and feel part of the family, and we have people who have been here 3 months and still feel part of the family. So it really is about ownership and that family feeling running all the way through the business. It's quite a large city. The business community really is quite small, and the fact that we try wherever possible to work with local businesses, a packaging company, real estate, etc. They're really close, and it's good to be able to have them so to hand. So it's a partnership, and I see being City of Culture just going to really enforce that and bring us together even more.
So to be recognised at the event of the Coventry Business Awards is a great honour for my family, due to the nature of we're a full family business that have started this off, but even more so for the team who have helped us go even further now. I feel that family businesses operate a lot different to big businesses in regards that we understand unforeseen issues that arise at family care, and also other aspects that may come up at the last minute, which I think big business doesn't realise today. Recognition at awards like these for growth is a great feather in our cap, something for us to market, but also to show the existing customer base that our values have been recognised for how we've achieved what we have today.
Two huge industries have been brought together for the next category, with heavyweights in retail and hospitality making the shortlist. It's the Retail and Hospitality Business of the Year.
So we wanted to sponsor the retail and hospitality category because we work with businesses within that sector across the region. I'm always impressed by their entrepreneurial nature, how they deliver on the challenges that they face, and we wanted to celebrate some of those businesses across the region.
It's a great feeling to be recognised at the Coventry Business Excellence Awards. I think for the whole team at Coombe Abbey, it's recognition of the great job that they do. Everybody's really delighted, and I think for our customers as well, it just shows to them that we're out there with the best in the area. Okay. The hospitality industry is very important to the business community, with the hotels and attractions and all of the hospitality businesses. It does bring business into the area, so people coming into the hotel will then go out into the wider area, spending their money within other attractions and other businesses.
Really passionate about making an impact within Warwickshire, and so being recognised for the Coventry Business Excellence Awards. This really propels us into the spotlight for retail and hospitality within this area. Coventry is a great place to do business, as it's a hive of transformation and development at present. There's such a vibrant and dynamic group of businesses within this region, which makes for an exciting time to do business within Coventry. These awards are so important because you go about your day-to-day running of the business and its operation, that you are so in the mode of making it successful and effective that you rarely get time to reflect on the successes that you've had or you've achieved. So these awards recognise that the success.
To be recognised at an award such as this is really important to us actually. It's a great stamp of approval from the business community, and not just the tourism community but the wider business community. So we're absolutely delighted.
I think for our sector particularly, we're very much a people industry, and it's our team that make the difference of the guest experience. So recruitment has been for a while and always will be our most difficult task. And I think also with the ever developing guest expectations and guests wanting new experiences, it's very important that we keep pace with those experiences.
I think primarily it's great to use as a stamp of approval. Certainly as an award winner, but I think it's really important to the people that work within the business. I mean, from every angle of the business, it's really important to recognise the hard work they do on a daily basis, and this is a really great way to recognise it.
Well, there we go, 3 great categories there who are all hoping they'll secure a big win on that big night. That is it for part 1, but stay with us as in part 2 we'll be talking about some brilliant leadership across our region, meet some new kids on the block and talk about an innovative approach to marketing and sales. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the first in our series of programmes where we're meeting the nominees for the upcoming Coventry Business Excellence Awards. Now, as you can see behind me, all the nominees are doing that little bit of networking, getting to know each other and also sniffing out the competition. One hugely popular category this year has been the Leadership Team of the Year award, so let's head over to meet our contenders.
I think it's really important because strong leaders drive the culture within an organisation. It's their responsibility to really look at values and how we work within the business in that sense. I think a real strong leadership team can drive performance, can drive productivity, and I think in converse, a weaker leadership team can derail and decrease productivity in an organisation. I think we're seeing a lot of people spend their time at work these days. There's over 5 generations of people working in the workforce, so we need really strong people in that sense. Even at Thomas, it's something that why we've been interested, because we work with certain assessments to understand how we can better identify and help recruit strong leaders to help businesses grow.
I think it's really important in terms of overall employee buy-in. You know, sets the tone for the brand. We like to contribute across the city in terms of, so we're involved in City of Culture, we're involved with the Chamber of Commerce, gives the lads some identity.
At Godiva, I think what sets us apart from the rest of the other companies is that we've got a very strong management team, one that has worked itself up from the shop floor, has experience on both sides of the coin, so we know how the lads feel, we know what their fears are, what their concerns are, and we also know what we can do to make those better, and what they expect from us as a company and as a leadership team.
I think it's really important that the leadership of the business sets the tone. So for me, it's about what our core values are, ensuring that we cascade that message across the business in terms of what's acceptable, what it is we're looking for, what the next challenges are in terms of growth, business strategies and the like.
Auto Fasteners supply engineered fasteners and components to automotive OEMs in over 20 different countries. They have supported global brands including Volvo, Renault, Audi, VW and many more. Recently, they have become one of Ford Motor Company's direct suppliers, something that has taken a decade to achieve.
I think it's really important that businesses are recognised at events like these, because I think it gives that recognition to staff, so it's really important that our colleagues know that the business is being recognised. I think leadership is critical in the overall success of a business, because without that leadership you haven't got the direction, whereas the leadership creates a focal point for everybody to move towards. I think it's really important that in any leadership team you've got some real drivers in there, you can demonstrate real empathy with staff, And I think as well, something that's really important at Gallagher's is that we lead by example. So our leaders are actively involved in the business and know what's going on, and we're leading by example. When you're recognised at awards like this, it really helps growth, and the reason it helps growth is because it just helps your profile in the local community, it just helps visibility as well. So we get loads of social media response as a result of this, and that really helps our growth.
If a business doesn't get its name out there, it risks losing out on vital opportunities. Finalists within the Sales and Marketing Award have been working hard to introduce strategies that will keep them ahead of the game.
The Sales and Marketing Award is a natural category for us to sponsor. We're currently leading the charge in the digital out-of-home advertising market as businesses look for new and effective ways of reaching big audiences and building brands. So it's exciting to be championing the sector we operate in. Consumers are increasingly more savvy and their demands ever changing to innovation within sales and marketing to ensure people sit up and take notice and really understand your proposition whilst maintaining tried and tested theories such as having the right product in the right place at the right time. They're key to securing marketing share, propelling brand loyalty, driving growth and staying ahead of the competition.
So what's really great about Coventry is that we have a really vibrant business community, so really nice groups that are working together to try and celebrate Coventry and what makes Coventry so special. And I think there's lots of groups that are supporting each other and trying to kind of work together as a group to try and celebrate our great city. For me, sales and marketing are most successful when you're enjoying what you do. I don't feel there's a point in making money if you're not happy and you're enjoying what you're doing day to day. I think sales that give you a satisfaction and self-fulfillment are so much more important. For Coventry, so we're going to be the city of culture. I think that there is a real spotlight on the city at the moment, and I feel that there are a bunch of organisations and businesses who are really looking to try and celebrate the city.
I think it just really helps to aspire to everything of excellence. You know, if you're actually awarded and being seen by a body to actually go, yeah, you're doing the right things, it just encourages it to do more and more. Well, in the world we live in, with Instagram and everything else, you know, everybody seems to be wanting to follow, and what we want to do is to lead. And so it's really important we're out there inspiring people and taking it forward, and being the first to actually deliver that. Best focus going forward, really, it's a question of just building on our products that we've done in the past, our services, and making sure that our customers are happy. If they're happy, they come back. They're busy restaurants make money, and it's all about working together with our customers for the future and understanding what their needs are.
I think sales and marketing is really important for any business. Certainly from the point of view of the Belgrade, there's obviously a big financial importance of marketing. Having good marketing strategies enables us to increase ticket sales, and in doing that it enables us to become a lot more self-sufficient, so we're less reliant on funding, which is often, you know, cut across the arts sector. But it's also important in enabling us to talk about the work that we do, so not just the shows that are on our stage, but our work within the community, and enabling us to let people know that the Belgrade is a space for them and that there's opportunities to engage with us. We want as many people from the community to be part of the Belgrade, and marketing strategies enable us to do that.
Coventry is in the top 5 fastest growing areas for startups, and our final category of the night will focus on the exciting new companies that have opened their doors in the region.
We as a school and a university are committed to supporting new businesses. We're launching a business advice centre with a centre for enterprise innovation and growth. We use those to use our knowledge and understanding to enhance our local community, both in Birmingham and the West Midlands.
So for any small business, it's really great to be recognised. I think lots of us work hard and we don't necessarily look for awards and recognition, but to be nominated in the Coventry Business Excellence Awards is really cool and nice way to kind of top off what I think has been a really good year. So for me, the most important thing to consider when you're starting a new business is to not try and overstretch from the beginning. I think it's really important to start as small as you can and then grow as your business grows. I see lots of businesses who spend far too much money or far too much resource in the beginning, and actually those businesses don't work. I really feel that it's much more important to start smaller and then grow and scale. I think it's great for awards like this to recognise the work that's taken place in a city like Coventry. It's such a way that we can really show that businesses are working hard and trying to do the best that they can be, and awards like this really help to showcase that work.
It was lovely to be recognised in respect of the awards because I think it's a measure of the amount of effort that we've put in over the last 2 years. It's nice to just see that somebody can actually recognise it that's not within our own organisation. I think the challenge starting a new business is first of all try to identify, you have a good idea and it's try to identify whether actually that idea is appropriate to a market. You can make the best thing in the world, but unless you've got distribution then you have nothing. So I think one of the challenges that we found early doors was trying to understand what model we could create that would actually give us distribution. And also managing cash flow is always the crucial ingredient of any business. And we've had some challenges with that, but I think we've sort of come through the other end. I think that successful businesses being recognised in this way allows us to mix and also network with people that are in not necessarily the same markets as ourselves, but are also doing things. We can learn from each other. I think that's one of the key reasons why I think this is so important, this event.
For us, it's really, really good. We've been in business for just under a year now, so it's a fantastic recognition for us to be shortlisted and to make it this far. So yeah, we're really excited. You enjoy. You know, if you enjoy what you do, then you'll never work a day in your life, and that's one of the reasons that we started this business, because we do genuinely enjoy what we do, and also find something that's useful for people and is relevant for people. We wanted to fix a lot of problems within the industry. There's a lot of sort of snake oil salesmen, and the reputation for the industry wasn't great, and that was something that we were passionate about and that we really wanted to fix. So for me, just find something that you enjoy doing and something that you're good at, and that's a good basis for anybody to start a business. It's like these give certainly small businesses and new businesses the opportunity to reach an audience that they might not have the budget to reach otherwise. So marketing budgets aren't always readily available, but it gives you a bit of kudos, it gives you a bit of confidence, and it gives people that haven't heard of you yet confidence that that you're a good business and a safe business to work with.
Well, that wraps up our first instalment of the Coventry Business Excellence Awards. I'm sure you'll agree we've seen some incredible talent, and hopefully you'll join me in wishing them good luck for the grand finale. Next time around, we're going to be honing in on 5 more categories. We'll see you then.